such as scientists like Albert Einstein would make a mistake about the theory of the universe at the time. He was such a man that had his brain used in a scientific experiment after his death in order to understand how he was so clever. However, he made a mistake that he has always regretted in his whole life, and he even called it the biggest blunder of his life. Let me explain one of the most known events of the life of Albert Einstein. On February 15, 1917, our story began. At that time, Einstein published a paper called Cosmological Considerations in the General Theory of Relativity. This paper is today considered prominent for acknowledging the evolution of the Big Bang Theory. Einstein already had the theory of relativity in 1915, and he started to apply its findings to understand the universe. In 1917, Einstein proposed the relativistic theory of the static universe, which was his aspect of looking at the universe. At first, there were many arguments between Einstein and different scientists. One example of this is his discussions with Willem de Sitter, a Dutch scientist, who had a model that differentiated from Einstein's model. Einstein's universe model was a three-dimensional one that was filled with a uniform mass distribution. Meanwhile, Willem's was four-dimensional, vacuumed, and empty. There have been a couple of discussions in 1918, and many important mathematicians of the period, such as Hermann Weyl and Felix Klein, and important physicist Gustav Mie, were involved in this. A physicist called Alexander Friedmann suggested that the findings of Einstein must be considered in explaining the universe, and derived two new equations. However, Einstein did not consider those equations legit, as according to him, there were miscalculations. However, he soon retracted his criticism. According to one of his unpublished drafts, Einstein did not consider Friedmann's work to be considered, and accepted it as not logical. In 1927, Belgian physicist Georges Lumet suggested that the universe was not static. Instead, it was constantly expanding. Einstein had a similar reaction to this idea to his reaction to Friedmann. He said that Lumet's idea was despicable, as mentioned by Lumet himself in his memoirs. As you have seen, Einstein discussed with many scientists and sometimes found their ideas unrealistic and abominable. However, a new scientific discovery in 1929 changed everything. Edwin Hubble discovered that the away galaxies from us were being pulled faster than the more nearby ones, thereby proving that the universe must be expanding. Einstein was quick to abandon his previous idea, as he abandoned his idea of a static universe as a whole in 1930. Einstein published two different expanding universe models that differentiated from each other in the early 1930s. In 1931, Lumet found that as the universe grew, it became colder. This meant that the universe could have been a small fireball, which became more popular as it became proven over time. Today, there are many discussions about the static universe, as many people are calling it indeed the biggest blunder of Einstein, while some come up with a way to explain so many things and should be revived. Only time will tell what is proven to be an accurate idea. As always, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps. It was Elsa Times.